Tonight we are digging more into the governor's plan to pay for student textbooks, but we're learning not every student will qualify. This proposal would cover all kids K through 12 in traditional public schools and charter schools, but children at private schools would have to pay for their textbooks because they don't meet the income eligibility. Some Indiana lawmakers are tonight questioning the fairness of that plan.
We're just looking at the mechanisms. I totally appreciate the governor's comments and support on this, and I'm not telling you that we won't do it. I just want to make sure our caucus and our committee has an opportunity to weigh it all out.
This is something that benefits everyone, particularly maybe it's a middle class tax cut, for working parents.
Those textbook bills can cost families hundreds of dollars. This is an issue we first reported last October. Our Rachel Krause tonight talked with parents who hope this is finally the legislative session where something gets done.
Every year when students head back to school, parents' pocketbooks take a hit. Along with back-to-school fees, clothes, and sports, Hoosier families are forced to pony up for the textbooks their students are required to have.
Several $100s at the beginning of the school year is a lot, and the threshold for having parents not have to pay is so low that you have to be on benefits of some kind, and there's a lot of parents that just don't qualify for that, but that $200 or $300 is a huge burden.
Chrissy Smith has a middle and high schooler attending school at IPS. With 2 kids, she says those fees add up.
It was right around $300.
In other districts, those fees can spike even higher and can really impact kids.
Especially when you live paycheck to paycheck like most people do. Now, kids can't play sports or they can't be involved in a club because that money's having to go to something else right now.
Indiana's policy of parents ponying up for books is rare, one of just 7 states that require it. And with billions in the bank, for years, Democratic lawmakers have been calling on the state to pay this bill themselves.
We definitely have the funds to support Hoosier families and to put dollars back into the pockets of Hoosiers.
Already this session, freshman Senator Andrea Hundley proposed a bill covering textbook costs. As a longtime principal with IPS, she's seen firsthand the confusion and heartache this causes parents who can't pay, even those who qualify for help.
But you also have to apply for that. You have to fill out the paperwork. You have to jump through hoops. And then we also know that, not all Hoosier families qualify for assistance, but still need help.
But 2023 may finally be the year this changes. Governor Eric Holcomb announcing plans to give K-12 funding more than $1 billion boost, including funds to help cover those textbook costs. Smith says she's hopeful that lawmakers are finally paying attention. For her family and countless others, this small change will make a world of difference.
Take a little bit of the burden off of families so that we can do what's right for our kids.
So, Rachel, how much would it cost the state of Indiana to pay for the textbooks?
Well, Scott, the estimate that it would be about $160 million a year. While that seems like a lot of money, and it certainly is, it's just a drop in the bucket for that massive biennium budget that lawmakers are currently working to fund for the Hoosier state.
Be interesting to see what they decide. Thanks, Rachel.